You think you've packed smart, booked your seat, and you're ready for takeoff. Right, but let me ask you something. What if one tiny oversight ruins your entire trip? Sounds dramatic, it's not, because these aren't rookie mistakes. These are things even frequent flyers mess up. And they can cost you way more than just a little stress. They can cost you time, money, and in some cases, your flight. Let's talk about something almost everyone does. You've got your backpack, your carry-on, and then you've got this tiny pouch with your passport, your boarding pass, your cash. It feels smart, keep the important stuff together, right? But here's the thing, that small pouch is the easiest thing to misplace. It is the easiest thing for someone to grab when you be distracted for even 1 second. You lose a backpack, someone notices, you lose a pouch the size of your hand, and it disappears forever. If that little bag vanishes, so does your trip. Keep your documents close to your body, zipped, secure, not in a dangling pouch that screams easy target. Now let's talk about check-in. Why do so many people still wait to check in at the airport? It's almost like they want stress. If you haven't checked in online, you're the first name on the chopping block when airlines overbook flights. And believe me, they overbook all the time. Online check-in isn't just for convenience. It tells the airline, hey, I'm serious, I'm ready, don't bump me off this plane. You also get better seats and can skip those long counter lines. It takes 30 seconds, and it can save you from a massive headache at the airport. Alright, here's a classic. You're standing at the check-in counter, your bag's on the scale, and the number creeps up, you're 2 pounds over. Suddenly you're opening your suitcase in front of strangers, deciding whether your shoes or your shampoo have to go. It's not fun, and guess what usually causes that extra weight? Full-sized liquids, shampoo, deodorant, shaving gel. It adds up fast, that fee for an overweight bag? It costs more than replacing everything when you land. Weigh your bag at home, don't pack full bottles. You're not moving in, you're going on a trip. Let's talk about seats. You booked a seat. But did you check what kind of seat it is? No one wants to sit next to the bathroom. Or be stuck in a seat that doesn't recline. Or worse, the middle seat in a row that doesn't even have a window. Most people don't realize there are entire websites that show you which seats to avoid. 2 minutes of research can make the difference between a miserable 7-hour flight and a surprisingly decent one. Use it. Look it up. Don't just cross your fingers and hope Route 33 is fine. Then there's this, wrapping your suitcase in plastic. I get it, it feels secure, but it's honestly a disaster waiting to happen. You realize at check-in that your passport is inside. Now you're stabbing at thick plastic with your keys, looking completely frantic, wasting time, and looking a little ridiculous. It's bad for the environment. Airport staff hate it because it slows everything down. Just invest in a decent luggage cover or a lock. Your bag doesn't need to be gift-wrapped. Have you ever rushed straight to the first security line you see? Everyone does it. It's like this unspoken herd mentality. But here's the thing, the first lines are almost always the slowest. Take 60 more steps. The far lanes are usually half empty. You could cut your wait time in half. And in airports, that makes a huge difference. Don't follow the crowd. Walk a little farther and walk through faster. Let's talk about something that gets people flagged at security all the time. Liquids. Even when you think you're under the limit, if the container looks too big, they'll toss it. It doesn't matter if there's only an ounce of lotion left. If the bottle says 6 ounces, it's gone. Use travel-sized containers. Put everything in a clear bag, check it, double-check it. Security lines are stressful enough without losing your favorite face cream to the trash bin. Now picture this, you've made it through security. You've got time to kill, so you start browsing duty-free. Perfume here, snacks there, next thing you know, they're calling your name at the gate. And you're sprinting with your bag bouncing off your hip. Don't get caught up in the duty-free maze. Set a timer. Stay aware. That $15 chocolate bar is not worth missing your boarding call. Here's a mistake that sounds harmless but can destroy your flight. Trying something new before you get on the plane. A fancy dish at the airport, some exotic street food right before takeoff. Your stomach isn't ready for it, and in the air, everything changes. Your digestion slows down, gas expands, and that meal you thought was a treat becomes your biggest regret. Keep it simple, eat familiar, easy to digest food before flying. Your body will thank you. Now, turbulence. If it makes you nervous or nauseous, you need to think about when you're flying. Early morning flights are smoother, the air is calmer. Fewer planes have taken off, so delays are less likely. And the sun hasn't had time to heat the earth and stir up all those bumpy air pockets. If you can, book the earliest flight. It's the closest thing to a peaceful ride you'll get. The dirtiest thing you touch at the airport isn't the bathroom door. It's the plastic bin at security. Everyone throws their shoes, belts, phones in there. It's a germ magnet. Same goes for tray tables on the plane. They barely get cleaned. And don't even think about putting your snacks directly on them. Bring wipes. Wipe down the tray table, the seat belt, and anything you touch before eating. It takes seconds. It saves your trip. Speaking of the plane, here's something weird that most people never think about. Inflating your neck pillow fully before takeoff. As the plane climbs, the pressure drops and the air inside the pillow expands. If it's too full, it could pop. Yes, really. Just leave it slightly underinflated. It'll puff up mid-air and save you from an awkward mid-flight surprise. Oh, and about that cozy cup of airplane tea or coffee, don't do it. The water tanks they use? They're not cleaned nearly as often as you'd expect. Some have tested positive for bacteria you don't even want to hear about. Stick with sealed drinks, bottled water. Canned juice, stay safe. Don't drink the tank. Here's a fun little secret when choosing your in-flight meal. Try picking a special meal. Vegetarian, low sodium, gluten-free, doesn't matter. These meals are prepped in smaller batches. They're fresher, they're served first, and honestly, they often taste better. You don't need a dietary restriction to get a better meal. You just need to check the box, and finally, don't sleep on the back of the plane. Sure, it's not first class, but if you're near the rear galley, the flight attendants are nearby. You're more likely to get an extra snack or quick help. Plus, no one's fighting to board right behind you. Sometimes the best experience isn't where you expect it. Travel smarter. A few simple shifts in your habits can save your time, your comfort, and sometimes even your entire trip.